Previously on Ash of Gods, Redemption. Hopper helps determine how Gleda escaped the city of Ursus without alerting the city guard. He and Ake then begin making their own way to the Marsh Watch, seemingly always just a couple of days behind Thorn Brennan and his group. It's not all fun and games for Hopper. It seems like every time he's alone, some group or other shows up to try and kill him.
The voices of those nearest and dearest still echo in your mind. You rush into battle as if you were late for a meeting.
Current goal. The need to save your son spurs you on and weighs heavy on your mind. To get him, you must pass the fortress of Friga, which is... I don't know where, but all roads lead this way. So choices are the Marsh Road, which runs between the Ashen Wasteland and Vandal Swamp and connects two fortresses, Opicum and Hyborg. Oh, there's Friga right there. There's the secret passageway across the Vandal Swamp, or there's the berry path, which is through the mire and leads to the Serpent's Tower. Let's take the secret path to the Warden's mansion. A scared young lad walks down the road. He introduces himself as Clemens, who's been hiding in the bush from a band of Enzes, which left the thoroughfare and turned on a seldomly used path. Luckily, the path leads to a long-abandoned village, so the abominations won't hurt anyone. Seems like you can catch up with the Enzes if you want to. Clemens praises the gods for delivering him from peril and bids you farewell. The prospect of ridding Burkana of a band of brutes is enticing, but should you risk fighting for such elusive gain? Yeah, we're kicking Enzes everywhere. The Enzes are too quick for your liking. You spend half a day looking for them, and another half returning to the thoroughfare. Finally, you get what you want. Face the abominations and prepare for battle. Ring it! Cost us a few Strixes, but whatever. Alright. This looks like a good group. Somebody needs to be wearing this, though. Not the Cursed Ruby, the Warrior's Charm. 46, 36, 69, 36, 31. Alright. Excellent. Off we go. Okay, it is a 6-on-6 fight. Bowman. We're just going to close up ranks with the second line in the back, and away we go. standard lead off here. Rude. Well, we're not going to use that one then. Just go ahead and heal him up. Buffing some people. No, that's not going to help, actually. That will. So we might be in a little trouble here, we'll see. Pushes enemies back. 13 damage reduces defense. 13 damage and stuns. Okay, we actually want him here because we're going to push both these guys back with this. Enter Glida. That hurt. Take him out. Can't take him out completely. I'm gonna lose my hammer guy here. That was just rude. would have been nice if that would have been a kill, but take what we can get here. This is going to be a little uglier than I was hoping for. Ow. Yeah, I may have committed a couple of tactical errors here. Okay, I can take out this guy. Try to knock out whoever I can before they can act. And of course, they're on to their next turn already. Synergy by 20. I can't use that yet. Alright, maybe we can buy him another round. Nope, that was a total waste. Really hoping that would be a kill. But at least take away a lot of this guy's options. To survive this. Yep, that didn't go so hot. The only good news here is Ramlin will get this guy. Okay, be careful what you wish for with that combat, because it didn't go so hot. Got half as many Strixes as we spent chasing these guys, and 3 people picked up wounds. Not worth it. Right, Alright, so now we can take the Poacher's Path down to the Serpent Tower, or follow the Robber's Track through the Wicked Gully. Well, guess we're going to take the Robber's Track. Should probably jump over to the campfire first. Oh, Helm wants to have a chat. Why are you eyeing me? Spit it out already. You are right. Maybe we'll all drop dead soon, so let's have a talk while I'm still alive. You worried about something? I don't think my ending up in your squad is pure happenstance. Look around. There's not a single random person here. That hag, the one I told you about, she thought everything through. She's the one who gathered a squad for you. Think about it. Can't deny thinking about it a lot, about predestination. Why would anyone have any use for us? Still, not much time left to wonder. Soon, we'll all be serving at the table and finally see who's trying to gobble us up. It's a bit early to prepare for your death. Truth be told, I'm amazed I've stayed alive for so long. I've been face to face with the enemy many times, and there's still much more to come. Hope you don't regret letting me into your squad. I've got nothing to regret, but I still don't understand why you need to go west. You won't earn any coin following me, and you won't become a commander. Could have waited for the war to reach the edge of the wasteland, you know. Tell me something? I shared a boat back during the Battle of the Southern Isles. I was still a kid, scared out of my wits. Fell to the bottom of the boat like a coward. He should have executed me, but punched me instead. My nose is still a bit bent, and he made me take a sword and fight. And you fought alongside me. Saved me, Thorn. I remember you. You weren't nearly as huge, though. As for that day, we executed everyone showing fear there'd be no one left. Not much of a fan of idle chatter. Well, I may not talk much. If I don't say all I have to say before I kick the bucket, I won't leave even a single memory behind. Nary an echo. Well, you've shared your tale and I remember you. Now I won't ever forget. Still, what will become of your story if my life ended tomorrow? I don't believe there's an end to life, Thorn. Not because I fear heresy, or the posthumous retribution the temple servants preached about. Just don't. We're about to find the answer for ourselves, Helm. See the end with our own eyes. That I'm sure of. Quick squad management here. Thorn picked up a skill point. Great. That's all I've got who's not injured. Alright. Oh, shoot. No water. Yep. Alright. Moving right along. Take the robber's track. Try not to burn through too many more Strixes than I need to. We're trying to get somewhere here. A little boy runs out into the road. Sobbing, he pleads, "Help me, kind sirs. My sister fell into a deep pit. Cannot pull her out by myself." Time is of the essence. Can you afford a detour? Though it would be terrible to leave children in distress. Helping the girl shouldn't save too much. soldiers shouldn't take too much time. This is probably a trap, so we're going to take the whole company. You turn the horses around. The boy nods and waves eagerly, showing the way. After several hundred paces, he disappears in the underbrush, as if purposely hiding. You begin to think that the boy has led you into an ambush. You turn your horses around and a shower of arrows falls. This is not your first ambush. Experience tells you that sometimes it's wisest to retreat. You whip your horse around to get out of range as soon as possible. Told you it was an ambush! Thanks to your experience and intuition, your party escapes the trap nearly unscathed. Only score was scratched by a random shaft. Luckily, the bandits were rather poor archers. Nobody's trying to assault you in the open, so you carry on with your journey. Okay, well, we can continue on the robber's track, or we can take the shamanic fell, which is a strange barren patch in the woods. Trees were felled there, and nothing has grown ever since. Legend has it the place was crucified by the Vandal shaman crucified in the shaman's tower, which is an old Gabonan tower at the mouth of a mining ravine. Everyone but the meanest thugs give it a wide berth. Legend has it a powerful Vandal shaman was once tortured to death inside. Well, that's cheerful. You know what? Let's just stick with the robber's track. You look around. Some landmarks are surprisingly familiar. You've been here with Krieger. You remember him mentioning a nearby grave, a battle site where a captain of the guard was buried. He was likely laid to rest with his weapons and captain's insignia. I don't think I want to disturb a grave site, but tell my companions about him. Recall everything you've heard about the great warrior. The story inspires your company. Great heroes have lived in the past, so more must come in the future. Powered by new hope, you resume your journey. So that was worth it for the morale boost. You approach the highway. It's teeming with soldiers and fugitives. You hear cattle lowing and heavy wheels creaking. People are leaving Friga. The sergeant hails you. "Hey, where are you headed? Haven't you heard we're abandoning Friga? Name's Sieglith, and I make sure everything goes smoothly on this road. Just let me have a look at your papers, just in case." You show him the papers drawn up by Rask. "What's happening over there? We're coming from Marsh Watch, so we're behind on fresh news." Sieglith returns your papers and spits. "It's nothing. The intendant shouldn't have sent you west. There's nothing for you there now. Gals and Vandals have turned mad, just swarming onward, completely out of their mind. Prince Headerleg is fending him off for now, but he is only stalling for time." You ask, "And what about Prince Trig of Jurana?" The sergeant looks at you, surprised. "Are you all living under a rock in that stockade of yours? The Juranan king is dead, so his son is now making his way to Heiberg to defend it. He will also be crowned there." The sergeant has nothing else to say, so you venture onward, knowing that time is short. Into Friga we go. Abandoned or not, we have no choice. You approach the white bastions of Friga to find the mountain gate unguarded. At a distance, you hear men yelling and weapons clanking. It seems like the enemy is trying to storm the main gate. Gleda turns toward you. Don't understand. There's a siege going on, but there's not a single guard at this gate. What madness is this? You shake your head. While Friga holds the road, the only way in is through the main gate. Still, they should have guards. Perhaps they need all hands on deck. Whatever the reason, nobody stops you as you lead your party through the gate. This is where your son fought, so it's the best place to look for him. Going to Prince Hedderlig first makes the most sense. Okay, well, let's go find the prince. The city is nearly abandoned. You see the occasional guard and hear the distant squeak of carts. Nobody pays you any mind. You ride into the square opposite the town gate, toward the din of battle. A horn urgently pierces the air. Wide-eyed, Gleda looks beyond the gate at the blood-stained mountain path to the forest beyond it. Father, that horn signaled a retreat, right? Why is that group pressing the attack instead of leaving? You face the gate. Urkanen detachment that pushed back the enemy is now trapped. Another band of Gels joins the fray. Can spill blood, but it could end up being your own. Should you risk your neck helping the Burkans, or just keep searching for the prince? Friga's defenders are quite capable. No, we go for it. Dollars to donuts, the prince is in the middle of that mess. You lead your companions into the fray. You hope that the enemy isn't smart enough to cut off your retreat. A horn signals the defenders to fall back. It's clear there will be no reinforcements. Alright, well, if this is how it's gonna go, then this is how it's gonna go. Just roll with this group, I guess. And hope I haven't made any really poor choices here. Okay, we got a bunch of axe throwers, one warrior, two warriors. Alright, well, everybody's up close and personal, so this is going to be interesting. Alright, here goes nothing. When in doubt, start by buffing somebody. That's just rude, though. course. Alright, shoot, that's not a kill. Okay, fine. At least drain his energy. Actually, we'll wait on him until the last. That was just rude. Speaking of rude. Okay. You're toast. Don't really want to burn her health down just yet, though. That's worth it. At least I think that's worth it. Ow. trouble here. Okay, that guy's got a higher attack. So first things first. Son of a... Well, that was a complete waste. Take this guy out. Kinda hoping for some successful quick kills at the moment. Because otherwise I'm in deep trouble. Yeah, we're in trouble. Should win this, but it's gonna hurt a lot more than I wanted it to. Once again, Ramlin's energy drain thing is going to win the game, win the battle. Because once we get people's energy down, that super energy drain is kind of an I win button. But yeah, that kind of hurt a lot. Having thwarted the Gels, you are forced to retreat. The assailants are at your heels. As the gate closes behind you, another wave of attackers crashes against it. Like the last, the fresh attempt is unsuccessful. A hail of arrows drives them back, and in minutes the besiegers retreat from Friga's walls. One of the warriors you've saved wants to talk to you. See? That's the guy we were supposed to talk to. Thank you, Captain. I didn't even see the Gels outflanking us. What's your name? And what brought you here? You're not from Friga. I'm Thorn Brennan, retired captain of the Albius Guard in Odala. I'm looking for Prince Hedderlig. I don't look much like royalty without my crown and trinkets, eh? Sorry to say you won't find another Hedderlig here. If you seek the prince, look no further. Just spare me the formalities. Your Highness, please pardon me. Truly, I did not recognize you. Why are you fighting among the common soldiers? My people are exhausted, Thorn. We'll have to leave Friga, but the refugees need time to reach Hyborg. Our fighting buys them that. Nothing inspires soldiers like their prince fighting alongside them. Could have been slain. Even princes are mortal. Had we faced a smarter enemy, I would not be standing here. But I'm not here to cower and hide. Risk your life for common Birkins, who may not even be your father's subjects. I'm starting to see why you're so popular in Asana. Anything that happens to Birkana happens to Asana, and I personally decide which course to take. Pay no heed to contrary opinions. Any other questions? Do you know the whereabouts of my son, Mact Brennan? I was just about to ask if you're related. Afraid I don't have good news. Your lad disappears when the siege began. Drukit still searches for him, but to no avail. Who is this Drukit, and where can I find him? He is one of my men. I dare say the best. He's looked after Mact since the lad arrived in Friga. You should speak to Lon first. He's the commander of the guard. You'll probably find him in that house over there. I shall ask him to help you. Thank you, Your Highness. Why is the siege so poorly organized? I'm no less surprised. I knew the Gels and Vandals were different than Frisians, but I didn't expect to have to deflect random attacks. It's as if someone is driving these bastards to die at the walls of a fortress they don't even care about. You're right. It's not a proper siege, and Friga will not fall. Something else troubles you, though. Is it the Frisians? Do they approach? Of course, the Frisians wouldn't miss their share of the fun, but we'll leave Friga before they arrive. What's troubling is this chaotic siege. It appears as though Frisia has hired the tribes to do it, but I know that's impossible. Gels aren't really themselves. Pillaging and kidnapping is their way, but to sacrifice their lives for a foreign city? I've heard rumors of steppe madness. This current insanity didn't originate with them. Your guess is as good as mine. Thank you, that's all I wanted to know. Wait. I hesitate to say this, but I owe you my life. I'll remember this. If this pestilence doesn't destroy us, find me. I'm sure it'll be easy. Yes, Your Highness. Take your leave. I hope you find your son. He's a good lad, and now I know who he takes after. Farewell now, Captain Brennan. Farewell, Prince Hedderlig. so let's go talk to Lon. Having spoken to the prince, you visit Lon, Friga's commander of the guard. He points out a warrior beside a nearby house. The man with his back to us is Drukit, freshly returned from a scouting expedition. Good day to you, Drukit. My name is Thorn Brennan. I've been told that you're searching for my son, Mact. True, I do search for Mact. Until I find him, I shall not rest. What happened to him? He was ambushed. The place crawls with thugs. It's like someone gathered them up from all across Terminium, purposefully drove them mad, and herded them to Friga. Mact's had a run of especially bad luck. Some unusual bandits have taken him prisoner. I mean cannibals, right? No need to mince words. I've seen much in my lifetime. Is there any hope that Mact still lives? I'd have abandoned my search otherwise. These beasts only leave their lair for food. They haven't come out yet, so there's still yet hope he is alive. Do you know where he is? If I knew where your son was, I wouldn't be standing in front of you without him. Yeah, it was a dumb question. Can you tell me about the White Tower? Wait a moment. It's a death trap even for cannibals. Though, considering all this madness, I've yet to search there. What did you learn about the White Tower? Long story. Let's say I've heard a voice. This may surprise you, but I understand. Let's go and search for him. There's no time to lose. Every hour counts. Would the prince mind? Hedderlig is strict. He spares no more men for the search, and all of Mact's men are already dead. But the prince won't stand in our way. He's not heartless, and he liked Mact, too. Then let's go! Chat with Fisk first. Taking in the sights, Fisk? Have you ever been to Friga before? By the gods! I already told you and Krieger about my soldiering years, back when we visited the Applesauce Tavern. Weren't you listening? Sorry, the bullshit was getting too deep back then. Claims you're a hero and Friga's best swordsman. Tell me, if you've really been here before, have you heard tales of the White Tower? Well, they all look whitish in these parts. Oh, wait. There's a watchtower a couple days' journey from here. But it was destroyed a long time ago. Some say it's cursed. So, you know how to get there? Of course. I went there with my patrol. Mind you, I wasn't sober the whole time, but I can point it out on the map. Great, here's the map. Alright, let's take a break and gather our thoughts. Not gonna heal the party yet. Off to the White Tower we go. That's our destination. Wolf Lair, Old Cabonin Road to the Three Springs, or the Eagle Ravine. Well, that's the shortest path to the White Tower, so that's what we're doing. The road starts to climb, bringing you to a cliff. You follow it until you see a wooden post. The the kind used by road signs. You look around and spot the old signboard at the bottom of the ravine. Great. Many years ago, it may have marked a turn to some landmark, village or shrine perhaps. Today it's likely abandoned. Is it worth exploring a little bit? Might the fallen board provide a clue? Let's look for a turn. You easily find a path stemming from the main road. You soon arrive at a shrine next to old ruins. There are no monks in sight. However, both the ruins and shrine are well kept. You find the monks in the ruins, tortured to death. Their faces and ears have been cut off. No doubt that the Enzes did it. Tell your companions to stay alert. Now we should bury the monks. Burying the dead turns out to be a bad idea. Digging graves in the rocky ground takes too much effort. Not to mention the mutilated, dismembered bodies. Can't afford to lose an entire day here. Okay, well, let's search the abode then. Well, that was a waste of time. All you find are hermit's simple belongings. A string of beads with several small strixes and some coins are of use. Apparently, the monks did collect alms. Decide to continue your journey and avoid distractions. The road dives and hides beneath the debris of past landslides. You dismount and lead your horses on foot. When you're almost clear of the debris, you hear the twang of a bowstring. You duck, just in time. The Enzes have ambushed you. The abominations quickly approach, leaving you no choice but to fight. Gleda is closest to the attackers. Your heart sinks as you realize that you won't be able to defend her. You only hope that luck is on her side. Great. Well, I mean, this is the party I was going to go with. I can't take her out of the group, basically. Alright. Let's roll with it, I guess. Six Enzes. 6 on 6. Couple of low health guys there. Alright, here goes nothing. I say that before every combat, just about. Well, that was just rude. New plan for him. Speaking of rudeness. Seriously, go pick on somebody else. Can't down him, but I can at least reduce what he can do. Gonna regret that. Ooh, those guys both have counterattack. Alright, now if I'm gonna do this, then this needs to be a kill. These guys up a little bit. There we go. Alright. Now it's time for some payback. And if these two clowns want to spend their time buffing each other, great. They can do that. And I'll just keep killing them. Holy 20 defense? Jeez. Again, that's just rude, though. I'd throw... punch this one. Kinda just buying some time. Okay. Son of a biscuit. Fine. Best idea. I was gonna say, the problem with having them right next to each other like that is these guys have that stupid whip. That's a finishing strike. And the good news is he's not going after the person he needed to go after. So great, we got this. Messily, but we got it. Doing now? All right, onto the White Tower we go. That's a bloody mess. Semi-ruined structure. comes into sight. You dismount and creep toward the massive white ruins of the tower. The situation isn't as bad as you feared. Not many cannibals around. They must have scattered. Druitt points to the ruins. The tower looks empty. I fear the bastards might panic and slaughter the prisoners. If you distract them, I'll sneak up from the side. I know this place, so I'll find a way. There's not much choice, so you nod. Druitt stalks around the tower. He signals you with a wave, and you walk straight toward the cannibals' lair. They notice you, and a huge vandal steps into your path. Maybach the cannibal. Well, well, look who's crawled out of the woods. Let's get to know each other. We shall be great friends. My name is Maybach, and yours is Dinner. The terms of our friendship: spare us from hunger, and we'll be grateful. My name is Thorn Brennan. You like to ask and answer your own questions, I see. Yeah, I don't deny it. My mother always told me to be quiet, but I never shut up. She also told me not to play with my food, but it's too much fun. Do you know the game of questions and answers? Riddles. Care for a game? You're going to eat me anyway. What's the point in playing? Because, Dinner, if you win, I'll share my biggest secret with you. Don't you want to know what I treasure the most? Well then, tell me your riddle. What everyone knows, but few accept. What everyone fears, but also scares with. What's different for each, but similar for all. Everyone hides, but none can tame. Passion, hatred, or the truth? Truth. You guessed right, cunning Dinner. As promised, I'll tell you where I keep my loot. Not that it'll help you much. In these very ruins under the 12th tile in the 4th row, marked with the rune B. Wait a moment. What's going on? Using the bandit's confusion to his advantage, Druitt creeps toward the tower. 2 cannibals rush to intercept him and die quickly by his sweeping sword. With a grunt, Maybach sends some men to intercept Druitt. The rest attack you. Maybach retreats toward the forest, but it doesn't matter. Your goal is to reach the tower, and, hopefully, your son. The cannibals drive Druitt toward the tower, and soon he disappears in the ruins. You hope that he survives until you've dealt with the rest of the enemies. Alright, well, fight's on, as they say. This is probably a pretty good group, although I like having the spearmen. Actually, I like having 2 archers. Not sure if... It's nice to have a healer, but I'm just not sure is that useful. Eight on 6. Hardly seems sporting now, does it? well, let's just start lighting them up and see what happens. Point of positioning like this was so that I could pop one or two before they could get close. More attack. Oh, well, I guess I don't have a choice. Alright, Fisk gets more attack then. Great. Thorn's up. Okay, I think we'll do knockback. Since I've got these two right here. That's what I wanted to get out of that one. Let's see. This is better. Okay, guys. No. Not supposed to attack the archer. Jerks. Whatever. No, I want an instant kill. Oh, well then, sure. Instant kill right there. You know what? Fisk is gonna live. Everyone walks away with no injuries. Yeah! With the cannibals defeated, you rush toward the tower. Several dead bandits lie by the entrance. This Drukit is clearly a skilled warrior, but all the thoughts about him fade the instant you find your son's body. Gleda pushes past you. She stoops over Mact, wailing. He's alive, Father. Alive! But his arm is gone. Still, he lives. Thank the gods we arrived in time. You drop to your knees, embracing your children tightly. Mact opens his eyes and looks at you and his sister for several moments before cracking a smile. So, this is no dream. It's really you. With lost hope. Who is that? Drukit? Smiling, the warrior draws closer. Yes, Mact, it's me. Take it easy, lad. After all this, you need much rest. Still now, and the three of us will take care of you. Yeah, Thorn Brennan's not the hugging type, but if anything deserves a hug, it's that. The warrior laughs as you rise, wrapping you in a bear hug. Under different circumstances you might protest, but the relief of saving Mact is too great. You free yourself from Drukit's rigorous embrace and smile at him. How can I possibly thank you? We've just met, and I'm already in your debt. Without you, we'd have stood no chance against that scum. Damn them, Drukit growls. Too bad we didn't kill them all. Especially the leader. Bastard ran away. One day I'll find him, and he'll beg for a quick death. Drukit reaches out suddenly, flashing his sword in front of Gleda. She cries out in surprise as a short crossbow bolt bounces off the blade with a clang. But the second bolt, meant for your son, comes too quickly. Pierces Drukit's chest just below his heart. Don't waste time on me, croaks Drukit. Take. I'm dead, and you know it. Take the package in my bag, and the locket from my neck. Wait until you meet someone who can guess what's in the locket. If he guesses right, give him the package. It's very important. The dying warrior's gaze falls on Brett. Give him the locket. He should wear it. Now leave. In Opicum you will be saved. There's no other place. Go to the water menhir. There you will be cleansed. But beware the narrow-faced woman. What narrow-faced woman? You have questions for Drukit, but he is too far gone to answer. His dying wishes are unclear, but you feel a duty to honor them. You hang the locket around Brett's neck, tell him to keep it safe. and then set out for the water Menhir. Several paces away from the tower, you spot a tile with the letter B scratched into it. You pry it up with the tip of your sword, and discover that Maybach wasn't lying. With his treasures securely in your bags, you're almost ready to set out. You turn to meet Mact's gaze. Your son, your firstborn and heir, is crippled, close to fainting. He looks at you with eyes that remind you of your wife's. They shine with gratitude. It's difficult to hug him without feeling awkward. Thank you. I knew you'd come in time. After what I'd been through, nothing daunts me. No matter how difficult the road, I'll endure. I'm just glad you're not mad at me. No more heroics for you. For now. Wish you understood me, Father. I never wanted to be a hero. Just wanted to be more than the famous Thorn Brennan's son. To make my own name. Look, there goes the father of the famous Mact Brennan. Hearing that would make me proud.